guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle run, or Dokkan battle video, whatever. Okay, this is a funny run right here. So, anyone who might look at the details very quickly would very fast tell that I'm using a bit of a weird team here. This is a very fun run, I think, because I think this right here shows the full potential of this Dokkan Fest Androids unit right here. And how, like, recently I've been saying, like, man, like, you know, like, Super Vegeta is nasty for sure, but I do kind of feel like the androids are the best TUR, and it's like, yeah, because this literal entire run is the two androids. They do everything! They solo this thing! The leader and the friend actually solo this stage, right? They absolutely destroy it. So, if we break down, their leader skill is Future and Worldwide Chaos, Worldwide Turmoil, whatever you want to call it. All the units that are on their category, it's just them, right? LR androids are not on it. The AGL 17's on it. No other units are on their team, right? Their actual category team. So we're actually using like a very sort of like busted team right here. And when I say busted, I mean we're using a pretty shitty setup. But it's this unit is so stupid that they can completely control it for us. And it really, the Worldwide Turmoil, like, it really is dumb that, like, the AGL androids and, like, so many of these characters are not on this team. Like, it's just very bullshit. That category is, like, very weird. And I really cannot stand, by the way, that this is a unit that really wants to be used with android characters, yet, like, they're not, like, the android, like, if this dude, if the Dokkan Fest androids, if they were the leader of the android team would actually be like a top 5 team with all the buffs that's recently, like, it's insane. And this unit is so powerful. But unfortunately, they're the leader of Future and shitty Worldwide Turmoil. So this run is able to work basically just because of how busted this unit is. As long as there's not 2 enemies, we could utilize their active skill to Ghost Usher. So with 2 of them, you know, 1 on each rotation, we can chain activate Ghost Ushers. They seal. They get massive amounts of buffs whenever they are getting tech orbs, right? The one negative about this unit is for the real big power, right? The crazy defense, the crazy attacking power, you do have to get a lot of tech orbs, right? It's very easy to just say, you get 3 orbs and they're so good. It's no, no. You do need to get a lot of orbs for them, right? Because remember, they get a significant attack buff at 7 orbs, and then a big defensive buff at 8 orbs, right? And then they're getting 35% attack and defense per tech orb, right? They want their tech orbs to really be powerful. Now, I could have ran a setup with both of the androids, right? The tech androids. And we actually could have run a full team for this stage. There's a couple of blue Vegetas and then the future androids. But all of those blue Vegetas and future android units, they all suck. They suck ass. And the thing about all the characters we're rocking here is that a lot of them are really good. And they're bringing out the full potential of the Dokkan Fest androids. So even though the entire team, like, I have MVP 17 as our lead, because then, like, the whole team at least has 1 leader skill, right? The android leader skill. So at least these units can be competitive. But the synergy for all these androids is just so good, all these 17 and 18s, that it's like I decided to run this sort of like jolted team where we're focusing on the Dokkan Fest androids rather than play around with, like, the shitty blue Vegetas and shit like that who will just die instantly, right? Because the thing I noticed about this sibling bond stage, the enemies in here, like, they do hit pretty hard. These enemies don't, like, I remember doing the Joint Forces run, and I was thinking, like, wow, this is not that bad. You know, playing Namek Saga didn't really feel that crazy. This one was a little bit tougher. I was using, like, this exact same team right here, but I was bringing the physical LR androids as a friend. And my very first run, I actually got down to the final fight Piccolo had a sliver of health left, and then like he super attacked me at the end and killed me like last turn. But then I did a couple, like I started having bad luck, and the physical LR androids are not exactly common on the friends list. I've not seen MVP 17 at all. No one runs him. MVP 17 is actually not, he doesn't exist on the friends list. Like I was trying runs a lot today. I did maybe, I don't know, 40 runs or something like that. Trying various different setups. I tried some double Tech Ultimate Gohan setups, which definitely would work well, but just needed some good RNG. And like MVP 17 does not exist on the friends list. And the physical LR androids are very uncommon, and they suck too, right? You're relying on their 30% chance to dodge. No matter what, it felt like every run I did, like it's like this unit just dominates so hard. They're so good. And I was finally like fuck it, dude. Like I'll literally just like only care about them. And so that's what I'm doing. Because it's like, you know, we jump in. That was probably crucial right there. That 3 dodge. I mean, even though he had type advantage, I still would have did. I don't know. Actually, no, that actually didn't matter. Because look at this turn. The android's defense is so high, they would like full heal. Even if he had done 300k damage MVP 17, he wouldn't have done that much. We would like freaking full heal right here with all the tech orbs we're going to be able to get, right? So this is a really good turn. But between them able to use their Ghost Usher, the Key Blast Nullification, which hits almost every single enemy in this run, all 3 of the Turtle School characters use Kamehamehas. Crane Hermit uses a beam attack, so even though he's got type advantage over the androids, he's not a threat. But Chaozu and Tien, they do melee. I don't know what Chaozu's is, but they don't nullify it, whatever Chaozu's is. Because I got hit with it a couple of times. Tien does a melee super, though. I don't know if Chiaotzu's counts as a combo or if it's a melee or what exactly it is, but I do know that the androids don't nullify it. So that's why, like, typically when I was going into this run, like, it's like trying to lock down Tien with the Ghost Usher was usually my first, like, what I was trying to do at first. Just sort of keep him from, you know, super attacking right away and killing us. Again, the androids, they also seal on super attack. So that's why like they can basically do this run by themselves. Is you have 3 different things that they do that really allow them to control the fight, right? Which is to seal, they have the Ghost Usher, and then they have this, the Nullification, the Beam Nullification. And that's why I saved Crane Hermit for last right there, is because even though he's got type advantage, he can't hurt them. What is he going to do, right? I believe they don't have their beam nullification, what is it, under 35% HP? And by the way, if you notice like very low attack stats and stuff for the rest of the team, again, remember, they're only working on 1 leader's skill. Yeah, the nullified Keyblade super attacks is only HP under 35% or more. By the way, I did test this, and that does appear like that can act like I think it like, because I entered a turn under 35%, then I healed above 35%, and then they nullified. So I think it actually is whatever their HP is at the time. So like, I think if you would get melee supered, fall below 35%, I think you then would be susceptible to a blast super, I think is how it works. Maybe I was just not paying too close attention earlier, but I believe that's how their nullification works. But it's basically like, as long as this character's above 35% HP, which is not hard, because again, typically, enemies don't whittle you down. They just blow your fucking back out and you're dead, is what happens in a lot of these difficult content runs in Dokkan now, right? Like, I always say this. Like, it's like, they're not, like, just, like, slowly whittling you down, getting you below 30 so you could revive with LR Cell and these characters, and, oh, it's so easy. It's like, no, usually they just, like, slap you with a 500k super attack, and it's like, either you live or you're dead. That's pretty much how that goes. Now this was the fight that was tricky, because Piccolo does a beam super, he does the special beam cannon, but Gohan does a melee super. At the very least, though, running this setup with 2 androids, I could not work, like, Gohan's super attack isn't really that big of a deal, because we have type advantage there, and then also Piccolo, you know, if he super attacks the androids, we're gonna nullify it. So it's like, I was actually really nervous. I thought we were dead right here for sure, because the AGL LR androids are really, really good. But remember, we're only working with 1 leader skill for them. So I was thinking like, damn, we're done. It's over. It's GG. But we actually get some pretty fire luck right here on this first turn. Again, the androids are pretty nasty. I especially after this run, really like this run just shows like no other TUR could, I feel like, emulate what they did in this run, right? Super Vegeta couldn't do this. Tech Ultimate Gohan couldn't do this. STR Cooler couldn't do this. The GT Dokkan Fest Duo could not do this. Int Broly, Super Saiyan, like no other Dokkan Fest TUR could do what they did in this run. So it's like, I do think I like them better than Super Vegeta. I think this is the best Dokkan Fest TUR now. I think this is the best TUR in the game. These androids, they're doing too much. Their leader skill does suck compared to Super Vegeta's, but like that's, and I mean, I guess Super Vegeta's links are probably better as well, but it's like this unit just is doing too much with the seal, the nullification, the active skill, which has an amazing condition, right? Basically, just as long as there's not two enemies, you could Ghost Usher an enemy. Like, they're crazy. I again, would probably easily consider them the best Dokkan Fest TUR in the game, or best TUR in the game at all. Like, they're just so nuts. Like, they're just such a nutty unit, right? And it's like, boom, like, we're good. Like, it's over. It's over at this point. Because now we can just chain seals. You know, I have 3 units on the team who could seal. Both Dokkan Fest androids, as well as the Tech Android 18. Tech Android 18 does get stronger if there's more Peppy Gals on the team, but it doesn't matter. Like, she's already good enough, and she could seal, which can help. We have STR Android 18 is a very wickedly good support type unit, and she does attack debuff as well. AGL 17 is a support type unit. He's ridiculous. There's just so much. Now, I could have... this was an instance where we got pretty unfortunate with the way the orbs were stacked up for us. Again, their one weakness is if you're not able to get a lot of tech orbs for them, their stats are not going to be as impressive as a lot of other characters, a lot of other top characters, what they're able to do now. It's just a fact. You could try and like downplay it all you want to, but this unit does need tech orbs to be truly great, but they do still have a lot of utility in case the orbs don't pan out. Again, with nullification, the Ghost Usher, all that stuff, right? But I got the Dokkan attack with 17. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much because there's no way Piccolo could kill us because we have a 17 and 18 on each rotation. What is he going to do? Like, he's like, they're just going to kill him next turn, right? Like, it's over. So that's it. There's the run. GG. This was a run where I had only one leader skill for the entire team except for the leader and the friend. So, I mean, that, again, is a good display of how busted they are. And honestly, how strong these like EZAs were. Like, the AGL androids are just so dummy good, right? AGL 17 and in Hellfighter 17 are so ridiculous, and then like the Android 18 EZAs are very strong as well. I mean, the Tech 18, she wants to be used on a Peppy Gal team, but like she could still do enough where she's very helpful, like for this run with the seal, and she does buffer attack and defense for 6 turns on her super attack effect and stuff like that, right? But there we go. There's the sibling bond run. Honestly, I feel like this took me too many tries. Like, I feel like it just shouldn't really have been that tough, but I'm glad because this is really, I think, the best evidence for how insane this androids unit is. This video, right? Like, it's like, all I did was I brought a team of units that were still supporting them, right? They were all these units are linking good with the androids. You know, we have 4 supports, MVP 17, the LR androids, AGL 17, STR 18. They're all supporting to just help the androids just dominate, and they did. Dude, they just completely destroyed. They completely took control. They're ridiculous. Again, I love Super Vegeta. You know, it's like if you go, like, his leader skill just dunks on theirs. So their leader skill sucks because they suck on Future, and then Worldwide Turmoil is a shitty category as well. So it's a bummer, right? But like, they are just so good. They're just absolutely so stupid. So let me know what you guys think of the sibling bond no item run. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.